Hey guys, it's Mad Friday and welcome back. Right, we're going to be looking at something a little bit different today. We're going to be showing you some of the best and worst random teammates I've seen in the last couple of weeks. First off, first match. It's at my KV2. I was trying to get some dirt footage for you guys. But it wasn't going particularly well, and this match isn't going to be any different. But I'm going to show it to you just for the lols. Right, so KV2, best place for this tank is to hold up a corner. Because it's so inaccurate, you really need to dirt things right in their face. So on one of these corners would be ideal for me, but you can probably tell from the team deployment already, this isn't going to go very well, and there's a lot of platoons on the enemy team. Depending on how well they play, will depend on how long I live for. Right, so what can we tell first, the thing that's going wrong? Well, one, the team deployment. Two, look at this KV1S. Sat complete flat sideways to a third of the enemy team. Let's see how long he lasts. Right, so I've only just made it there, and here's our first target. So I'll get one shot off. It didn't pen. Still fairly nice amount of alpha damage, and just look at the amount of damage that KV1S is taking. Absolutely no attempt to angle his armour at all there. So with less than 2 minutes of match gone, I'm now on my own holding up this corner while the rest of my team keeps the flag nice and warm. Oh, that was a good hit. Managed to set that VK on fire and we pick up a kill at least. And they've already flanked me already. They're behind and they're in front. Getting absolutely no support from my team. Can I get one more shot before I die? He looks good. Boom, get some more damage done. The enemy's team cream me completely. I think I got killed by an ELC of all things. So let's have a look around the rest of the team and see what these douchebags are doing. M6 here, he's got a nice camo on, some nice emblems that says Firefly. I'm sure you would have that on a Sherman and not on M6, but there we go. So all the enemies are up the north and he's driving south. Have a look round, he's having a look round. Oh, look at this. Some nice scenery here. Maybe I'll park here. Have a look round. Oh no, there's some enemies over there. No. He's obviously spotted now. Artillery has just took a poke at him. Hiding behind a rock. Boom, Artie hits him again. And he's still taking shots. The enemy team are playing really well. Can't take that away from them really. But this guy really isn't playing well. I think he's actually even given up now. And it's just a sort of top tier tanks I was trying to have to rely on in this game. So I'm going to look around what's left. There's an M4. No, it's not an M4 now, he's just been derped. M4 derp gets derped. ELC's alive. We've got a light tank at the back of our base. What can he do apart from keep the flag warm? It's an SU-85. He's going full man mode. Would have been nice if he went that way before. He probably could have helped me. Oh no, he's dead. ELC's still alive. Light tank, no, he's dead. So we got an ELC left versus 2/3 of their team. Can he at least... no, I was going to say at least, can he at least get the artillery? Well, there we go. From one of the worst bunch of teammates I've had to one of the best, and literally I mean one of the best. I didn't particularly do that well on this match, but in a second somebody is going to show us exactly why the E75 is such a powerful machine. To start this match we were doing quite well actually. We took this corner quite easily and we were getting a lot of shots down the range to all their guys that were camping the base, including that E75 right at the back, and there's also an IS-7 back there as well, so we kind of got stopped in our tracks here. Oh no, here comes a Wolf tractor. He's managed to flank us. Really, really good play from him. Get one into him. I'm trying to back up. What do? I can either back up even more, but I decide to push forward and try and sacrifice myself to give the team more of a chance to take this guy out before he reloads. I hit his gun. Hopefully if he's not got a repair pack, he's going to be less accurate. Now he's got a bead on E75. He bounces. E75 gets one into him. He's now a one shot and he's obviously out of rounds. He's reloading. The E75 knows exactly what to do. This guy here, StarWolf, the E75 driver, he's got a full health tank as well. This is working in his favour. And he takes out the tier 10 Waffenträger. So what can he do? It's himself and one artillery left versus half an enemy team. E75 is a great tank, but this is a tier 10 game and he's heavily outnumbered, and now the artillery's gone as well, so he is all on his own. Right, so StarWolf is keeping himself as hold down as he can. Pushes out to have a look at this guy. Z28 prototype taken down, so he's pulling the numbers back gradually. Still on full health, he's only got a damaged track, so it's looking good at the minute. Keeping his tank nicely angled. That Jagdpanther for 2 back there, if he gets a whiff of this E75's lower plate, he's going to take damage. So he's baiting this guy out, pulls back, keeps angled. Doesn't have the gun depression to go that far back though, which is a bit of a problem. There he is, can he get a shot? Oh, the Jagdpanther 2 misses, he gets one into him. He's now one shot. He's pushing in. This guy really knows when to be aggressive and when not to. He needs to get this guy dealt with. The only way to do well against multiple enemies is to take them down one by one before they get the chance to team up with each other. And StarWolf is showing us a really, really good example of that here now. So he did take damage there. He lost just under a third of his health there, but he's taken out 1 tier 10 and 2 tier 8 tank destroyers in just roughly a minute there. Alright, so now he spots a low health E75. He's nicely angled. He takes down the E75, but even though he's nicely angled, that does not stop artillery banging him for well over a third of his health. He's now got a quarter of his health, but just look at StarWolf's map awareness. Those heavies weren't to that side, so they've obviously got to be coming from the other way, and he turns down, he pops one of the guys. He's pulling the numbers right back. Potential for a Collar-Banner's medal here. IS-7 comes and face hug him. What is he going to do? Oh, how did he do that? How did he do that? I really don't know how he got through that IS-7's turret there. Did he fire a HE shell? Was the IS-7 low enough HP to be able to dive by a HE shell? I don't know. And he puts another clean shot into the tier 10 British heavy tank there, the FV215B. He is just creaming this enemy team. You can see my name popping up there. I was just applauding this guy. Absolute brilliant play. Just showing everybody exactly right an E75, if played correctly, can be such a dangerous tank. Right, I'm assuming now StarWolf knows exactly where that IS-7 is, like I did, because he was camping base the whole time. Well, and there he is, he's on full health. Comes out, puts a HE shot into the StarWolf, and the artillery finishes him off. But GG StarWolf, that is some of the best E75 driving I have seen for a very, very long time. That was excellent to watch. You should be very proud of yourself. Right, this is me. I'm in the ISU 152. I've been abusing my binoculars on the well-known tank destroyer position on this map. The team have been playing a bit donkey. I've been doing okay. They've been seeing my binos picking up quite a few spots. But this game has dragged on for so long. The way I've got my tank set up is not really good for this sort of match. I carried a lot of HE shells because normally when a match drags on that long in the ISU, The last few tanks that are light on the enemy team are normally really low HP, so you can just use HE on them, but this time all of the long range shots I fired and missed has meant that I'm only left with some HE shells, and because our team were massive donkeys, most of the enemy team that are left are all on full health, so I'm really screwed. Plus there is a guy called Flak 88mm AA in a 110. He's a really good player. I've played with him and against him quite a few times, so I know he's good, and here he comes. He's on full health. Here comes a full health Jagdpanther, and also a full health Jagdpanther 2 to my left. I'm not going to be long left. I'm just trying to dodge some shells, try and get one more hit in before I die. Does it happen? No, Flak 88 finishes me off. Well played you, mate. You carried your team well, but this video is not really about that. It's about these two. They were so far away, they were out of radio range. This M4 is platooned up with a T25 AT. So the first thing they're doing wrong, well, especially the tier 7 guy, platooning up with a tier 5, fail platooning, you're just asking to lose. If he is trying to coach this guy and make him a better player, he should really stick to the same tier tank. Doing this is really no good for himself, the team, and for the chances of winning. So that's their first mistake. Their second mistake is, well, I'm 99% sure that is the 105 derp on the Sherman. And did you see the colour of the traces? They were white. He's firing AP from a derp gun. So how much damage do you reckon this guy's done in this game? Bearing in mind it's been going on for well over 10 minutes. Well, I'll let the results screen roll at the end of this clip. So now, they're the last two left. The game's been going on for over 11 minutes. This guy's obviously got no optics or anything fitted, with maybe a bad crew as well. The enemy team are able to fire at this guy without even getting spotted. So, 1. Don't fail platoon, because it's bad for your team. 2. If you're teaching someone how to play, at least teach them how to play properly. And 3. Just play better. What else can I say? Everyone has a bad day, but we'll see the results screen in a minute. I think this guy's just going to wait for the cap counter to fill up and end the game on a defeat while still alive and on full health. These are rage-inducing matches. So now after the cap counters come out, he comes out to play and loses health. And doesn't do any more damage, so I really don't get what's going through these people's heads. So let's have a look at the results. There we go, I was destroyed by a very good player, so I don't feel too bad about it. Picked up a high caliber, so I've obviously done some damage. Well, there we go, 3,500 damage and a few kills, and the rest of the team didn't do very much. But if you look at the bottom, the T25 AT did 350 damage, and the M4 Sherman with the derp gun did 0 damage. So you can pretty much guarantee that guy was bouncing AP shells off of everything. You would bounce AP shells off tier 2 artillery with that gun. So there we go. Don't fail platoon. Use the correct ammunition with the correct guns. Right, so we've had a low. So now it's time for another high. Right, so this game I was in my IS-8 again, myself and a T110E4. We're trying to hold the middle, just the two of us with these guys in support. The Waffenträger here, Pack Killer, he's a really good player and he had a really good game. Unfortunately, I need to show him dying to be able to give you the full context of why the next person played so well. see here, his positioning with the Waffenträger is good. You should be backing this thing in position. It gives you the best chance of getting away when you need to push forward. Right, so now I don't know if he's gone for a reload with shells left, or he was out of ammo from that clip and he's reloading. But what you really don't want to see when you're reloading in a Waffenträger, what's the worst thing you could see? Yep, a Death Star, right. So he's hightailing it out of there. Can he get away? Can he get away? He's going to be at least 50 seconds reloading, so I don't know how far he is from reloading. Is he going to get away? No. Death Star takes him down, but if you look from this shot, the Waffenträger Panzer IV, he's coming to play. Right, here comes Florida Militia in his Waffenträger Panzer IV. He's doing exactly the right thing. He's pressing this guy while he's reloading. Here he comes, Dirt Pew. He's using the 15cm guns. I really don't like these, and in my review of this tank he's driving, I recommended not to use them because they're very situational. They're great for doing this, derping tier 10 Waffenträgers when they're low health, but when it comes to the end of this clip you'll realise why maybe having the extra penetration and accuracy of the 128mm cannon is maybe a better thing. But you can't take it away from this guy. He's come in, he's derped a couple of tier 10 tanks. Can he carry on? Can he carry on doing it? Isn't he 100? Can he derp another tier 10 tank? Boom! That's 3 tier 10 tanks derped in less than a minute. So he's got the numbers back. There's 2 tanks left on the enemy's team. It's the Jagdpanzer E100 and an unknown medium tank, so I haven't seen the teammates. This guy, Florida Militia, he's not sitting back and just waiting for things to happen. He's making it happen himself. Right, there we go. He's spotted the Jagdpanzer E100. Unfortunately, he's on full health. Well, not anymore. Puts a nice shell into him there. Ah, it's a nice play with that gun. It's not very accurate. Doesn't have much penetration. I couldn't see if he was using premium ammunition there, but whether he was or wasn't, that was a good shot. So here we go. He's closing the distance. The Jagdpanzer E100 has gone into the cap, so it's going to force Florida Militia to do something about it. Probably a bit worried about where that medium tank is here. From what I recall in this match, when I died, I don't recall seeing it afterwards, seeing a medium tank on the map, so he could be anywhere. But he's running out of time, he's got to do something about it. Counter's pushing up, he's got to get in there and get something done, otherwise he's going to lose by cap. So how is he going to play this? He's going for it. Oh, he spots the Jagdpanzer. Goes for a shot. Oh, and it bounces. Time is running out. He's not backing off. He's got to get in there. So he's in the cap circle, but that doesn't stop the counter. Oh, the Jagdpanzer comes, derps a shell into the back of the prototype. And now it's a Mexican standoff. If Florida can get a shot quick enough, he might reset. No. The cap counter is full. Left it a second too late. And the game is lost. But there we go, both StarWolf and Florida Militia showing us exactly why you can't discount Tier 9 tank in a Tier 10 game. They're driven by epic players. Well done guys, it was a pleasure to watch and I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. If you did, please let me know in the comments, please like it if you did, and please stop if you're not. Cheers guys, see you later.